I'm a muralist because of Benito Juarez High School. Back in the day, 1979, I was about 16 years old, and I was between my freshman and sophomore year here at Valadez. And Pilsen Neighbors Community Council had commissioned a couple of artists, students from the Art Institute of Chicago, to paint a mural here on this wall. Malu Ortega from Mexico City and Jaime Longoria out of Texas painted this image. Now my dad, who was on the election committee for the mural, along with my mom. They were both members of Pilsen Neighbors Community Council. They selected Malu and Jaime out of a group of a bunch of artists who submitted designs. And my dad, he approached Jaime Longoria and told him, you know, my son here, he's a pretty good artist himself. I think he should help out. I wasn't going to speak up because I was kind of a shy kid. But my dad did the talking for me and convinced them to let me help out. And that was the first time I ever painted on a mural. And I've been at it ever since. So back in the late 1980s, I had an opportunity to work here in the Juarez patio to work on some of the murals. And it was a very involved process. We would do one mural each summer for 4 consecutive summers, starting in 1987. Starting from the late 60s and into the 70s, the mural movement in Pilsen was already going on. And a lot of the artists that I was able to work with had already become established as mural painters in the community. And I was one of the younger participants. And so it was very much an honor to get to work with Ray Patlan, Aurelio Diaz, Hector Duarte, Camille Ramirez, various artists. We all collaborated and came up with the design. So we designed these murals right here on the spot. We'd bring out our art supplies, paper, color pencils, and we would design things as we went along. And we'd come up with concepts, collaborate with each other creatively, and to come up with images that we thought would be appropriate for the mural. The final product was based on our collaboration. And I think these have worked out pretty well in terms of coming to a consensus about what themes we wanted to address and how we wanted to depict them visually. Within a couple of weeks of a time frame, we were able to come up with the images you see here. We decided to do most of the imagery would be in a historical context and a cultural context. We wanted these images to have a certain timelessness to them, that they can tell a story that will transcend the ages and be effective throughout the years and to stand the test of time. I think we succeeded in doing that. Not that long ago, I was having a conversation with Teresa Fraga from Pilsen Neighbors, and we were talking about this wall right here on Fine Arts Building. I told her that I feel that it's important that we have an image on there that tells our story. So Teresa and I went and met with the principal, Juan Ocon, and I told him, I said, Juan, I want to put a dibs on this wall, because I'm from Chicago. And in the winter, you put the lawn chair on your parking spot and you say, I got dibs. So I got dibs on this wall. Because I want future generations of students here and people in the community to know what it took to get this school built and the struggle that we as a community went through in order to make that happen. And our story as a people and our story as a community. We need to document and tell that story for future generations. I think it's important.